Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. This is RWAMP7. Just logging in here. Just got logged in. We've got about, I believe, 10 minutes or so before we're on our way to the Christmas Showdown. So figured I would just get everything set up, make sure we're ready to go. Clear out some of these attack notices here. Do a couple spins, but yeah, I figured I'd do a live stream here and give you guys an idea sort of how I start competitions. I know I did a little tutorial, but this will at least give you an idea of what I do on my mainland. So we'll see. I'm also going to try DJ Oracle's method of just a 1x click, so we'll give that a shot as well. Typically I do the 10x, but has me convinced to try 1x leveling up. He says, you know, chances are I'll have better rolls. So yeah, we'll see if that helps me out. A little bit of leveling up to do here. So normally they will reset the game to get this button ready to go. Last time they did this, it was, I believe, at like 1 minute before, which, yeah, wasn't really the greatest. Took a little bit of time. Everybody scrambling at the end, or like last second there, basically, to sign back in. But hopefully they reset it at like the 5-minute mark here. I guess we'll find out. We only got a couple more minutes here until we're at that 5-minute mark. Okay. Another spin. Actually, let's check the market here. Guys, an idea of what the market's like prior to Christmas, the Christmas Showdown. So there's been somebody selling a lot of these Pantheras. I know I bought a few here and got this one up to 5-star. But I don't know, maybe I should purchase a few more and see if I can try for the 6-star. Be the first gold star one I would get. Yeah, nothing really jumping out at me. Not a bad price for Pride Records. You can get them for 1, be a little bit better, but it is what it is. I don't think I'm gonna buy it since I failed the merge attempt here on trying to get this one up to a 5-star. All I got anyways for businesses at this point. Yeah, so not really an easy climb. I'd have to buy a few more just to even attempt it again. Maybe I will. I think yeah, I need three Pride Records. So you just take a quick look and see what there is 3 cheap enough. I guess I could attempt it, but I'm just going to save my diamonds at this point. Personally, I don't really see much of an advantage in merging. You know, especially if you're buying the businesses. You know, it really is just increasing your top end roll on all of your businesses. So it's not really the, I guess, most important factor when it comes to climbing the leaderboard. Sure, it does help with having gold generation, but you're primarily looking just to get to the next prestige, right? Because once you get to the next prestige, then that's when you're going to see your gold income here, right? Like double. So a lot of people, you know, some people like to have a nice city though, so that's why I've been, you know, trying to keep some of my commons, or my uncommons, sorry, bringing them up to a higher quality, just because, why not, right? Try to have one of each business. So I've got pretty much one of every single business under the Fearless. All right, so got a couple of these guys, the Fearless. I've also got my Cyro Bazaar here. It's only 3-star at the moment, but that's because, yeah, it seems like Cyro Bazaars are a premium at this point. It's got a couple of the Leon Co's. Myself one solar panel. Hopefully that can run my city. Put it right by my hockey arena. That way, all those compressors keeping the refrigerated area does a toll on it. Yeah. All right. So yeah, it looks like they're going to save it right for the very last minute again. Oh well. What can you do? I'm just going to go on to YouTube here, just make sure the stream's coming in okay. Oh, there we go. So it looks like we got the reset finally. It's 2 minutes to go. Back on chain here. Of course, it's probably going to be finicky. You actually just refresh it. So I do have it send to my phone, so process it that way. And for a while it wasn't working. They were having issues with that feature, but it seems to be working fairly well now. So hopefully we can get signed in here. We got 1 minute left before competition starts. Ah, Blasius. Thank you. All right. We got here, so 7 seconds, and click on this button right here. Switch over to, I'll actually just clear the inbox quickly so I don't have notifications. And let's go. So join competition mode. Should load. It's good to see that hopefully the stream is coming in okay. Not too sure. I mean, this is only my second time streaming, so never really done live streaming before. But hopefully the internet here is going to hold up. All right, so yeah, so first thing they're going to do is they'll ask you your faction once you join. So obviously we're going Legion. Get through that as quick as possible. I know some people, they don't join a faction, but all right, so then we're going to go to our inventory, blueprints. I don't know why that's... seem to want to load. Let's just grab these. Ooh, baby, it's slow today. A lot of people probably trying to sign in. Thank you, DJ Oracle. Good luck to you as well. We'll just claim all these quickly. I'll usually save these for near the end of the day. Ooh, there we go. A lightning surge. That is going to help. Okay, come on. Going to load. There we go. Yeah, so she's pretty slow. Normally it's not this slow. Of course, Flavortown Diner. All right, so place that, and I'm going to raise its level. Come on. It is extremely slow today. I don't know if it's because I'm streaming or if it's just the game. Are you able to hear me? Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. Just double check my mic. Man. Oh man, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do these 1Xs if it's going to be this slow. Oh, come on. Whatever, I'm just going to go to the mansion, spend the cash, and I'll come back and level up. So normally I would try to get to like 150, level 150 at the start there, but it's just being really slow. So I'm just going to come here. Like I would target about 1.6. That way I could place 2 of these sculptures with, come on, holy man. Just double check, make sure I got, yeah, okay, all my tools are selected. That brought me to level 3, and then sometimes this will get me to 4, but I don't think it is today. Okay, good, good. I see you guys said that you're able to hear me. I will try to. I'm holding the mic now in front of my mouth. I'm just using a pair of headsets, so I don't really have the best setup at the moment. But maybe if this becomes more of a regular thing, I can maybe invest in a mic. All right, let's hope for something decent here. I mean, could be better. Yeah, no qualities there, so whatever. I guess we'll use it anyways. It's better than the diner. And there's another diner. All right, not the worst. I mean, could be a lot worse. I would have preferred if I could have got an uncommon. That way I could have put the lightning booster on it right away. But right now I'm just going to drop these, and I'm going to start leveling up this one. I'm going to do the 1X here. I'm going to get this at least to 100. Yeah, so this is normally what I like to avoid. I don't know if it's just the slow server, but yeah, it's kind of slowing it down at the moment, and now I'm frozen. Alright, well, if it freezes again, I gotta go grab a coffee. I am in dire need of one. And DJ, you're up even earlier than I am. But I guess you're on your way, you're driving down to a vacation spot, so I imagine the energy's pretty high. Oh, come on. Alright, yeah. I'll be right back. I'm going to grab some coffee. All right, back to the 1 clicks. Oh, okay, you're leaving in like 2 hours. That's not too bad then. But it's still like, I think like 5 a.m. for you or something right now. It's 8 a.m. for me. All right. So I find when you click really fast, that's when it sort of tries to slow down and it'll freeze up like this. Which is sort of the reason why I used to avoid the 1x leveling up. I just found that it always ended up freezing. And there used to be a bug too, where if you click too quickly, it would basically purple screen you. So your background would just, like the purple in the background, it would just go blank. You wouldn't see the game anymore. You have to reload. So that was always really frustrating. That's why I would always just do the 10x and just try to like get a good rhythm of it. That way it wasn't gonna blue screen, or sorry, purple screen me here. But okay, we're almost, I'm just gonna get to this to 120 and go to the next one here. Ooh, I was close, I almost clicked the 10x. Okay, so yeah, I see DJ Oracle saying he's a little slow as well on the game, so it must be something with the servers. Kind of disappointed they didn't get the auction mode set up yet. You know, I was sort of looking forward to testing that. Hopefully it's not going to be something they implement right before the Great War, or, you know, really I would like to see it implemented, I guess, now for the New Year's Showdown, but I'm also hoping they don't delay the Great War even further. It, you know, really hopefully is going to be starting up at the end of January. Morning, Dad. Oops, I think I just clicked 10x, sorry. Looked up on my mom. I'm live streaming, remember? All right, so I'm gonna get these to 150. We'll see, hopefully I got decent income generation coming up, and basically gonna just save now once these are all to 150. And then I'm gonna go back to the mansion and place one more piece of furniture. That'll get me to level 4. And then from level 4, basically, hopefully I can pull an uncommon. I mean, or a rare. If I could get a felis, that would be really nice. But I think if I got an epic, I'd probably just list it right now. I'm not really, I mean, I got decent diamond generation, but I think I'd rather take the crow payout rather than try to carry one of those through for the small competition. You know, typically something like an uncommon or even a rare does pretty well. You know, lower diamond costs versus you know, the still being decent income generation. So we'll put this up to 150. There we go. This one to 150. So I'll probably abandon one of these diners. Maybe I'll keep this pizza shop, see which one ends up rolling better. But typically, I mean, I would like to stick with the gym if I don't get any cool cats. But yeah, sort of, try to get to level 5. Then I'm going to figure out which ones I'm going to sort of select for my rush to 10, level 10. And then once I hit level 10, I should get a gold blueprint. And then with that gold blueprint, I'm going to see what I get from that. If it's something decent and easy enough to level up, then I'm going to probably use it as my lead business. And then that's going to keep me moving forward through Prestige 1. So I'm going to hop back into the mansion right now. So got a little bit of gold income coming in, and then once this hits 700,000, drop another one of these statues, and then that should get me my next blueprint. Let's just clear out these here. So join the faction. Christmas Showdown. It's beginning.
There goes a deer. Look at the deer in the backyard jumping. Two of them on the pond.
Oh, there we go. We got some deer running through our backyard right now.
They saw their tail sticking up over, and two of them right through the backyard.
Yeah, we're currently getting snow as well, so quite nice a Christmas scene.
Talk about white with some tail on them. Like I said, I just looked up and I saw a white tail.
All right, so probably another couple minutes, maybe a minute at most, hopefully, and then place that piece of furniture, and we're good to go.
Turn this table around, maybe.
Wonder, I'm going to test this again. So usually it doesn't allow you to place this piece of furniture once you have enough gold. It just doesn't register that you have gold to pay for it, so you always have to exit off. I like to just test and see every once in a while if they've ever fixed this or not. It still hasn't been fixed, so I guess we'll live stream to see if there is a fix with this update that they pushed. Because I still really don't understand what we're testing in this competition mode, but hey, whatever. I mean, not probably placed at the highest at the moment, but yeah, even at 131, right? That's still 60 crow. Top person's gonna walk away with 3,000, 1,500 crow. Just under 1,000 there. So, still some decent crow to be had. Especially, it's always nice with being a 20% premium to buy these voucher tickets. If you can get them for free just by playing this, testing out some features, like why not? Yeah, so it did not register that you had the gold. So just grab that, put that down. Back to my city. Come on, at least quality. Nope. All right, that's all good. I will have to wait. All right, so now that I got 2 Barbaries, probably just gonna abandon one of these. Yeah. Oh fuck. Sorry. 1x. Yeah, the old habits die hard, so I am probably gonna accidentally click 10x a few more times, but I will try my best to use this 1x. Good morning, Road Dog. Thank you for tuning in. It's hopefully your server for the game's playing a little bit better than mine was at the start here. All right, I'm gonna get these up to 200 now, sort of my next progress level. Once I hit 200, maybe 250, I'll go back and try to push for level 5. Usually I go to about level 6 maybe with the statues, and then switch over to jukeboxes. It'll be interesting to see when they finally release the what do they call it, like diminishing rewards or diminishing value on so let's just switch over the diminishing value for placing consecutive pieces of furniture, right? So there will be eventually some diminishing XP. Not too sure when they're planning on releasing that, but yeah, I guess we'll just have to hold tight and see if they ever do. Okay, so this is 586. I'll go with this one. Go with the noodle place. Oh, I guess we ran out of gold there. Let's see on the leaderboard who is near me. Okay, I don't got. So normally I will only attack if I'm at like a 95% chance. Like I'm not gonna bother attempting a roll. I'll probably try to hit for a Savannah Bandit at this point. Maybe the Veil of Venom. So I did get some decent drops from the Daily Roar on your attacks, but so far not the greatest luck with the blueprints. But we'll hold out hope. I mean, still haven't got to level 10 yet, so we'll figure out exactly what I get. I mean, I'm not going to live stream until level 10 though. I'm probably just going to go until maybe 8:30, 9 o'clock. Like 9 o'clock is usually about, so another 40 minutes from now is sort of when the Cyber Cubs are going to show up and do their little circuit. So got to be attentive to those. Normally, since they start Friday mornings, I'm usually at work actually, so I don't really get to play as or at least as focused as what I can today. Leveling these up. Just put this back on mute. I don't know. I know the game background sound. It usually drowns out my voice, so I'll try to keep that muted. That way, you can still hear me. This one up to 200. Okay, so we're at 718. This one seems to be rolling a bit better. I'm gonna use it to sort of push then. Get this to 225. Let's do this one to 225 as well. Slow though. You guys getting better drops from your blueprints, or everybody else sort of get just some terrible commons? Let's see, so 808, 900. Yeah, so this diner's doing pretty good actually. Usually do find, so you look at it, so it's a 2 to 6 versus something here with 3 to 4, right? So I do find diners, they can do really well. They are a little more expensive to use, but they can be quite well with the higher end generation. So maybe DJ Oracle's method of 1xing here might actually be better to stick with using the diners rather than some of these cheaper ones. Ah, of course, DJ Oracle, you're so lucky. Was it a quality one, or you get a high quality one as well? Yeah, I mean, Pride Records would be nice. I wouldn't complain with any of the rares at this point either. Yeah, Q1. Hey, nothing wrong with a quality one. Might get lucky later on and be able to get another one to merge with it and bring up that quality. All right. So at this point, yeah, it's sort of a slow climb, right? We're just try to hit 250. Then once I'm at 250, hopefully I'm almost at 5,000-ish gold per second. That way I can switch over and go back to my mansion, do some more leveling up there. I'll probably sit in the mansion for a little bit to really try to get to 5. Then yeah, I'll maybe C2. I mean, really, if I would love to have an uncommon. If I had a records right now, I'd have a lightning booster on it, and I'd probably be closer to like, 20,000 instead of what I'm at right now. But I am not too much of a rush. I know it is sort of a out of the gate type of game, but it is also a sprint. With this type of or it's more of like a marathon. Sorry, not a sprint. You do need to play throughout the whole thing if you want to be near the top end. But some people do like to buy in right at the end of the competition. Okay, so just keep picking away at these guys here. Oh, congratulations, Blazius. 50 in the live right now. Where am I at? 130. So scroll down. We can see him on here. See if we see DJ Oracle as well. So yeah, with the difference between the live, right? So this is telling you how much your live power is, and this is going to be added to your standing score. All right, so that's you want to have. There you go, Blazius. 48, top 50 right now. Congrats. DJ's right there, number 50. Right, so this is telling you how much cash or they're generating per second, right? And then this gets them their placement on the live score. From the live score, or position, whatever you want to call it, right? They're getting this live power. The live power is what's going to be added to your total power that's on the standing, right? So that's where it's, every single, I think it's like every 10 minutes or maybe every half hour or something like that, they're adding this live score to your standing, right? And then from there, you're going to continue accumulating points, and these points will be your final position on the event standing, right? So a lot of people will be like, oh, I've got a good live standing. Why am I not getting more, right? Well, the live standing is only dictating how much your live power is, right? And then from the live power being added to your total power, that determines your event standing. Okay, and so we've got, basically still the 3 days here. You can also check and see versus Crow, so 30,000 Crow as the prize pool. it's not getting any larger. 100% of the diamond spend here is going towards probably the Great War or maybe even just the next competition. So yeah, we're sort of at this 4,500 since there was a pretty big dip in the market. All right, let's just finish off these ones, get them to 250, and then I'm going to go to the mansion. Okay, good to go, good to go. Let's hop back into the mansion. So yeah, typically what I'll do then is I'm going to keep placing these, almost just do one row of it. I don't see, like some people, are staunch on like, I need to place every single position and fill the whole room with these. I don't bother with it, especially, these lower value ones. I usually do these top two, and then maybe some of these jumbo bookshelves and stuff like that, to help get me to level 10. Every once in a while, if I'm really looking to go faster, drop some cocktail tables, and then I save these ones for helping get me to. I believe it can usually get me to about 18, level 18 or something like that. So they're usually more after I've already done my first prestige. Once you're really well into the millions generation. So there we go. I can place a sculpture. So yeah, she's going to be slow going here. I'm going to be right back. I just got to go grab my laptop charger, make sure our battery doesn't die. It just switched over to battery saving mode, so just getting low, so I definitely don't want it to die while I'm in the middle of the stream. Yeah, that's all right, man. I agreed. Do a live stream this morning. We started the competition. Yeah. Competition mode. See if you get some good movements. This is where I told you you can sell at 500, right?
Yeah, so I thought it would be good for the donut up there. Did you bring back a bottle opener from Singapore? Singapore?
All right. So yeah, it's probably going to take me another 2, maybe 3 of these. So yeah, not the greatest, but probably be another 2 or 3 minutes of waiting. And once I get to a decent diamond generation, maybe I'll just start doing some of the daily roar spins, at least do the free ones, and then I'll save the extra 10 that I normally get, or that everybody gets, just for closer to the reset, right? That way, yeah, we'll see. Like that way, usually my plan is like trying to get to prestige 1 before I use all my daily roars. That way, if I do get gold drops from them, I get a better gold drop, right? That's sort of what my focus is. But it really depends on, well, one, RNG, right? That's always your biggest fight is fighting the bot, seeing what you can get for decent drops. So typically though, right, like I like to save it, because then if you get those gold drops, it helps you boost your city even more, right? And if you get lucky and you get some decent like booster drops and stuff like that, it does help out. Yeah, still a long way to go. Being in the live 50 is pretty good. Top 50 is really good, so congratulations. But yeah, it's definitely, I imagine you're probably under attack at the moment. Or you might be momentarily. I know once you're into those top areas, there you go. So you guys are climbing still, 33 and 35. What else we got in here? Recognize anybody else from the subreddits? Berto, El Rey. Out here, Haberry. So yeah, we see some Legion holding up the ranks here. Let's take a quick look at the war. So yeah, we're getting dusted right now at the moment, but I know a lot of our top players aren't even playing. Um, you know, it's a pretty small prize pool, so a lot of people just sit it out. But I find it worthwhile, right? One, you get to try out different strategies, right? Get to try this 1x strategy, see how this all plays out. Plus, just being able to earn a little bit of extra free crow, I always find is worth it for me. I wasn't going to do much today anyways, and just being able to log in and place a couple pieces of furniture, click on your businesses, level them up. It's really not that big of a commitment to me, so why not, right? Might as well play. Let's place that last piece of furniture. Level 5. Let's go back to the main city here. Let's hope that we get a decent drop. Yeah, come on, oh, not even higher quality. Oh well, that's all good. I mean, I'll place it down. So sometimes when I get into situations like this, what I'll do is, level these guys up as well. That way they help with a little bit of the city. Get this one to 150 as well, and that way I've got these other two just sort of supporting it. I mean, the hard part about it is like, if I get hit with Veil of Venom, I am going to be hurting, like really hurting, and I'm going to have to spend diamonds to boost my city. So it's something I like to avoid. I'm probably not going to send out any attacks at the moment, just to avoid, any retaliation. But yeah, typically, I would have really liked to have gotten something a little bit better than the commons for the start here, just because, yeah, if you get, and some people like to just run commons, but if you get hit with Veil of Venom, like typically that can hit really hard, and that's something that could take your city down right to 0 income. And if that happens, you're going to drop on the live leaderboard, and then start just, it's going to be a free fall basically from the top. So, it's really good to make sure you have a mix of businesses, right? Don't go too heavy with your uncommons, but you do need your uncommons really to support the city. So they're really a crucial part of the strategy as well. All right, so got that to 150. Yeah, rolled almost the same as this one, so that one's 1 gold higher, but okay. Gonna push these then to 300, maybe 350-ish. There. Just slowly keep picking away at these. I'm gonna be honest, I don't notice significantly a difference. I mean, maybe I should live stream doing a 10x competition as well. That way I can see the difference. But yeah, as of right now, I'm not really picking up much of a difference. This is sort of where I would be normally with just these commons. So really, what dictates it is yeah, the luck of the draw and the blueprints. But it's all good. Yeah, gimme vouchers, 100%. That is exactly what I'm looking for, DJ. Let's see if I can get maybe another booster here. I don't want to waste my lightning booster on a common. Well, actually, that is nice. There we go. I will take that extra gold. So that's what I mean. That's what, if you get those gold rolls, that's really quite nice. And I'll usually try to get a booster on right before I do my daily roar rolls as well. That way, if you do get those gold rolls, you're even more boosted for your daily or your per second generation, and that way you can get even more gold from the daily roar. Okay, let's should be able to get this one to 30 or 300, sorry. Um, 300. Yeah, this would going to be close, but it won't quite get there. So I'm going to switch over to this other gym. Get it up a little bit more. So at 107, and honestly, this one is doing really well. So another gold drop. It's nice. I am not complaining. This up to 300. And I'm going to hop back into the mansion. Yeah, it might be. Maybe next time I'll try without the headset. I could just speak into the computer mic. But hopefully the voice isn't too drowned out. I'm starting to get a little bit of a cold, I think, so a little stuffy here. Okay, let's go back here. Now the slow climb to 10. Let's just take a quick look at the leaderboard here. So yeah, I'm dropping pretty hard. Not getting a decent blueprint's been hurting me a bit, but it's okay. I mean, as soon as I get a decent blueprint, you know, it's basically going to be just placed, get it leveled up. Oh, there we go, crypto chains. Talked to him a bit in the Discord. He just he picked up a really nice Anubis outfit, loaded lion. It's really nice looking. So congratulations to him. He's doing pretty well here. Hupak and Matt Mamba and Hubs. There we go. You guys are doing pretty well. On my way up in Lightman, so good to see you guys are in the competition here. And Edgar Allan Crow. Misclick Crow. Right on. Actually, that reminds me, I gotta find my phone and check capybara. Still haven't figured out what the daily combo is for Cappy yet, so. It's another piece of furniture. Yeah, so I mean, after the initial rushing, out of the gate here to get your businesses and whatnot, it does slow down. I'm gonna try to actually, I might just flick the volume on next time I go to the mansion or to the actual city. The Cyber Cubs should be showing up hopefully within the next 10 minutes, 10-15 minutes or so. So, got to be aware of them. They won't show up on your first land every time. So make sure you have the volume up. That way you can see where they're at. You got to scroll through all your lands to figure out which one they're hiding on. But yeah, once you find them, hopefully they give you a decent drop. Sometimes they'll give you diamonds. Sometimes they'll give you gold. Really, it's who knows, right? So actually, you know what I want to see. So if we check the top of the leaderboard here, go back to live. Okay, so yeah, they're sort of flopping back and forth. So it must be almost every 10 minutes they give out power here. That would sort of make sense for what you're seeing in the power distribution for total power already. Yeah, slowly getting there. It's all good. Be at level 6 soon enough. I'll probably hit level 6, go back to the city, wait for the Cyber Cubs, collect as many of them as I can get. If I can get, 2 or 3 of them, that'll be nice. But, no guarantees that they're really going to give me anything good. So, while this is generating gold, though, I am going to top my coffee up, so I will be right back.
Yeah, I know, we had a bunch of new things taken there, they said, right?
I will check it. I was hoping you checked it already this morning just to get the income for it.
Anything else you want to do?
Anything.
Well, if it's your stuff, I don't know.
This is junk. Junk drawer. These are all junk drawer stuff.
All your stuff electronic, right?
right. Got myself loaded up on coffee. All right, so hopefully on my level 6 blueprint, I will get some good luck, get myself a Pride Records. Cyber Bazaar. I mean, hey, if I got a Fearless, that would be amazing. I would boost that Fearless, and I mean, honestly, if I probably got a Fearless and boosted it, it would, I mean, they're usually around 10, so then with the lightning booster on it, I'd probably be close to, let's see, live. Yeah, it might get me close to DJ here. Nice, 21. Congrats. Laziest still in the top 30, so 27. Way to work. Hi, Barry. Oh, you were on a cruise. Doing pretty good, though. So probably one more after this, and should be there. Good morning. Oh, from Fort Worth, Texas. Nice. How's the weather in Fort Worth? Yeah, so one more, of course. Oh well, maybe I need to get me a couple more tents. Now, if I had a couple more tents, I bet you it. Or, well, I guess tents don't even do furniture XP. Need another shovel. Get that extra furniture XP so that it can boost up a little bit quicker. Thought that as a trailing faction I could do it a little bit faster, but it's okay. What we got here? How much room do I even have? I have another 12 backpack space, so I could always put a little bit more. Oh, well, thank you. Datu Lupu. Thank you for subscribing. Hopefully, hopefully you've been doing fairly well in Maine City. Make sure you join the Legion. Honestly, you can join whichever faction you want, but Legion's what I fight for, so welcome. Definitely hop into the Discord if you're in there. Try to be active as well. That you know, I'm not active right now on it, but it's a good community. So definitely make sure you're in the Discord as well. I can post links. So awesome. Well, yeah. If you have any questions, I mean, this is sort of not the best example for strategy, but try to give you guys an idea of sort of how I play the start of the competitions at least. Okay, so got my 6 blueprint. I'm gonna flick on the volume. Here, if I can hear those cyber cubs honking. All right, fingers crossed. We're gonna get myself Q3 something right now. Ooh, LL Sports, there we go. Hey, quality one. I'll take it though. So let's drop it right here. All right, need to make sure I don't hit 10x. So once I get this one, I'm going to try to push it to 300. I'm going to put that booster on it so that it can get me back into a decent live rank position. I can start gaining some actual leaderboard position. Cybercub should be showing up pretty soon. Put it back on mute while I talk. I know that they range from, basically 10 minutes before the hour to about like 10-15 minutes after the hour, is what I've noticed at least. It's not 100% consistent, but I mean, that's sort of the range that I've seen them pop up. Oh, nice. Top 70, that's not too shabby. Especially if you get some good drops. I mean, that's, well, you might get attacked quite a bit, so that could always be a concern as well. I know if you get hit with a hard attack, you could get dropped. A lot of whales up in the 70s, but I don't think too many of them are playing this competition, so hopefully you're going to be in the clear. I'll just toss this lightning booster on it. That was a very nice drop from the Daily Roar, so thank you. So yeah, there we are. We're at 18, so that should pop me up to a decent live rank here, back into the 60s. It's nice. I still got a little ways to go. All right, so now that I'm able to actually have a decent front-running business, I'm probably going to push this to at least 390. That way it's like 2 100x's away from being full prestige, and then yeah, basically just sort of keep using this and carrying it. Nice. Cyber Bazaar is pretty sweet. I usually like the Cyber Bazaars, especially if you get the one with like a little robot in the front. Oh, I guess I wasn't typing in the chat. Yeah, the Bazaar is pretty good. I mean, they are more expensive for diamonds, so it really depends on what you've got for diamond generation. But with the Bazaars, you want to use them as an, or even if you get a rare, right? Like if you get the rares, those are a little bit better. But typically, the idea is you don't want to be running just commons, because if you get hit with a Veil of Venom, if you're just running commons, you're going to have a really tough time, because it's just going to drop you to 0 income. Let's put the volume back on here. I don't want to miss the Cyber Cubs. Nice, you got the little robot. Yeah, the little robot one's pretty cool. I mean, what I got up here, I guess maybe a field hockey or a indoor soccer sort of stadium on top of my LL Sports, so not too bad. I get another one, maybe I'll do a merge and see. Hopefully I get another uncommon, or it'd be nice if I got a fearless. We'll see if I get a fearless from the, what's it, level 10 gold. I'm gonna drink my coffee before it gets cold. Alright, 300. 300, and the other one is that. Okay, and then I'm going to check the leaderboard here now. So since I am at a decent live rank, I'm going to start slinging out attacks next time I'm near a void. So you'll see people like to do this where they don't choose a faction. Now I've wondered if they do this primarily, so they can switch to whichever one's about to win the war. You can get diamonds out of this. So if you're on the winning faction for the war, you get 5% of all the diamonds you spent. So I always wonder if they're doing that. I know there's some people that will say they do it so they don't get the prompt to say, hey, are you sure you want to attack the same faction? And this is sort of like a freelancer. I'm just going to attack anybody near me. So, I mean, chances are, if you click on this Spondy, well, actually, he's not under attack. Maybe Charizard isn't attacking people at the moment. He may have attacked this guy. That was a pretty low hit, to be honest. Leveling it up here. We'll save that last free spin for now. I love the Bazaar. I mean, they're a little bit more difficult to deal with. I guess, a lot of people like the Pride records because they're one that you can just do 100x, 100x, 100x till you get to 600 and then just do the final 10. Whereas with the Cyber Bazaar, I guess maybe the second best one because it's 580 for the max to be able to prestige it. Whereas the LL Sports here, it's 590. So depends on your play style, but I'm not picky. I just try to play with whatever gets dropped to me. So typically it's whatever gets dropped first. I got this LL Sports. That's probably going to be my front runner for a bit. Like I said, at least until I get to the gold blueprint, and then once I get the gold blueprint, I'm going to figure out whether, it's going to be a rare, right? You won't get anything less than a rare from a gold blueprint. So depending on what I get from it is hopefully going to either help or hinder me. If it's a legendary or an epic floor space, chances are, I'm going to have to assess it. I mean, they would be helpful. They definitely put me into like top positions, but I just, they're a massive diamond sink, like, plus 30 million diamonds for each prestige. Whereas I'd rather, have something like a couple uncommons or even just run with a Fearless Cineplex. And here comes the Cyber Cubs. They're the first one coming through. Through all my lands here. Hey, a little extra diamonds. Not gonna complain. Oh, thank you, Datu. Are you you're sitting close to me right now, are you? Goodbye, Dad. Here, if I see you as I'm moving up, I'll make sure I don't hit you then as well. Just out of respect for that. Where are you? Yeah, it might be a little bit later then that I'm going to be popping up there, so I'll try to remember not to hit you, especially since you're on the void. I mean, typically I don't attack. I'm usually more of a retaliation attacker. There you are, okay, 59, so under attack right now. Nope. I love that Reaper blade on your PFP. That's pretty sweet. With the rocker outfit, it's a nice dark lion. Let's put them away here. Try to get the 350. And then I'll bring these ones up to 350. Start at the back this time. Ooh, perfect. Figured that's where he was. 50,000. Not gonna complain. I mean, it'd be nice if they gave me a booster. Maybe some attacks. So live right now, 41. So I should hopefully jump a decent amount, right? So being at 41, right? I'm basically the live power that I've already accumulated, I'll be getting that added just because of how high my live power is, right? My total power. So I've been pretty low at the moment, but once they do the refresh on the leaderboard, hopefully I'll jump up to something closer to like 120. Actually, check right now and just sort of see. Oh, there we go. So it actually did just update and push me to 100 here. Okay. Still no boy. I mean, this guy, if he attacks me, I will hit him. I'm not going to attack him though. He's got a lion PFP, so if he had a dark lion and he's running, I would assume then to just attack him, but I will hold off. So if he attacks me, I will retaliate. Another Tiber Cub, and a couple lucky ones today. And he's going to deliver me some real nice gold. Second last land. Little guy. Ooh, 1,000,000 diamonds. There we go. I will not complain about that. That is beautiful. Let's go back to my main land here. What one was I on again? This one, yeah. That's nice. 1,000,000 diamonds. It's my end game that I struggle with. I seem to drop 300 to 400. Okay, so like, I mean, if you're up in these ranks already, the hard part is like, do you have enough backpacks to keep your income collection? Because like if you're going from there and dropping down to like the 300-400s, it's either you've gotten hit really hard with the tax and that's what's dropped you significantly, and it's kind of hard to make it back up, or you know, typically it comes down to also like time in game, right? So you know, these first couple of days are pretty, or this first day, the first couple hours are pretty crucial. Get you a decent rank to start off, and then you just sort of need to make sure you're signing in regularly enough, you know, maybe every like 5 or 6 hours. All right, let's see. Oh, he is on the last land. Doesn't want to visit my city. He just gave me some nice gold. But that would be what I would say. Like, I don't know if you want to drop some more details in the chat as to what normally happens. I could maybe try to help you. Oops, caps lock. Here, I might as well just level these up. Now I got a decent amount of gold, I might as well just try to get these up to 350 as well. Like good with this. Got the booster on this one, so I might as well waste the gold on this. We'll just stop at 369. 350. Already, and I might as well continue with this guy, get him at 350. I mean, he's doing better than a lot of the rolls on my other one anyway, so maybe later I'll take some of those other ones and just merge it. At least I don't have a 2 or 3 star, depending on how many more diners I get dropped. If I get one more diner dropped, I can hopefully get some luck and merge, be able to get a Q3. Get this to 80. All right. We may have one more Cyber Cup show up. Speaking of which, there he is. What was that? 4 or 5 of them now. My 4th. This isn't too bad. I mean, that extra million diamonds at the start definitely helped out. Okay, so yeah, I guess it depends, right? Like, are you guys ending the competition then with a decent amount of diamonds left? Because I know near the end, right, a lot of people will be buying boosters, and some people even, like myself, I'll minimum, excuse me, be using the gold boosters, right? So it depends, right? Like, I know a lot of people will run. If they got decent diamond generation, they'll just be boosting these 2-hour lightning boosters. Backpacks and 5 million diamonds per hour. Okay, I mean, with that, like 20 backpacks, I guess what's the offline? So yeah, good defenses. I guess the defenses isn't really the top priority for me. Like I don't even like. I'll show you guys. Like my armor, right? Like I've got some armor, but a lot of these are things that either were won from competition. I did buy a few of these goggles because I know if I get hit by Savannah Bandit, it can hurt. And I did get a couple of these encryption devices and a couple of these EMP shells just to help out, but. I mean, okay, yeah, 27 hours offline. I mean, do not allow it to go to 27 hours, and you should be doing quite all right. Defenses aren't super important. Attacks help out quite a bit though when you're playing. So, if I can find somebody, yeah, I won't have anybody here to attack still. But next time I get reloaded here, hopefully I'll be able to find somebody to attack. But I find attacks are your prime way to really boost your city. So it's either you're going to be using attacks, or you're going to, excuse me, sorry, or you're going to be using boosters. All right, so it really depends on what you want to spend your diamonds on. For me, I typically like to spend it on boosters. I just find the boosters help me a little bit more, like having a 300%. But I do like if I get free rolls from the daily roar and get some attacks. Plus, like for myself, I've got a decent amount of Dark Lions, so it's not too expensive for me to purchase these types of attacks. So I will, if there's somebody open for these 3 bottom ones, I'll spend and end up hitting them. I mean, I do like Savannah Bandit, particularly because I'm able to get up to 9 businesses all the way around my obstacles here, depending on what I've actually got dropped to me. So that could be quite helpful. Well, thank you, DJ Arkle, for tuning in. Safe travels as well, and enjoy your vacation. But yeah, okay, so I guess Datu Lapu, let's see. So if you've got 5 million diamonds per hour, right, even at like 3.5, 4 million, you could easily be in like the top 300, which is sort of where you're getting dropped to. But if you're at a true 5 million and you're able to get a decent drop and setup, right, then you're able to progress. I guess it depends on sort of what you guys are using then for businesses, right? These shorter, even with the blitzes, right, where they were like 2 weeks, I didn't really use epics just because the epics, they are too expensive unless you get a museo, right? If you get a museo de Leon, then it's a good business, 2 space, a little bit more expensive than something like this uncommon. But the thing is, with these uncommons, over these shorter competitions, you're not hitting a high enough prestige yet to really see the decay or diminishing factor of the business really come into play. So when you're playing these short blitzes and these short showdown competitions, right, you're able to focus on these cheaper businesses, and that's what I recommend is, find a couple cheap businesses excuse me, that also have really good diamond or really good gold generation. 2 space. If I get a Fearless, I'm putting a Fearless probably right here. Get rid of this gem, move it up here, and that way I can move it off my obstacle down to these 3 spaces when I need to. Back up if I'm actively attacking with Savannah Bandit. But if I get hit with Savannah Bandit, I like to move it off, unless my benefits are outweighing my the attack. So it depends, really does. But my recommendation then is definitely look for something that's a decent income generating business, right? And the thing is, you want 2, right? You want to make sure you have 2 that are prime income generators, because if you get hit with the malware Maelstrom and get dropped, then you want to have a backup business, right? Because otherwise, like if you get hit really hard and then get hit with like a kingpin and you only have 1 business, you're probably going to 0 income, and that's going to drop you really fast. Yeah, see, I wouldn't, if you were running with a main motors, that's the problem, right? So like there's a fine balance between feeding your city with enough gold, right, versus the interplay between getting to the next prestige, right? So there's this fine line, and it comes down to everybody's diamond generation, right? For me, I could carry a main motors, maybe. I mean, I would say maybe if I had like 7.5 million per hour, it might be easier, right? Because that would be, even that's still like 5 hours of diamonds just per prestige for me, right? Yeah, you definitely should have sold it. But you know, I would, if with a main motors though, like if you got the diamond generation for this next, like the Great War, it would be a good benefit to use one, because the diamond requirements on them are significant, but the decay on the business over the 4 weeks isn't going to be as significant as what you'll see on something like a Fearless. I believe there's a chart somewhere in Discord. You can also find it in the playbook, I'm pretty sure, but it shows you sort of the percentage that you're going to be generating once you hit a certain prestige, right? So I'm thinking we'll probably see people in around between P60 and P 120. I imagine some of the whales might get up to there. I mean, it might even get higher than that, depending on how much diamonds they're actually burning and buying. But I'm gonna just flip back to the mansion and do some jukeboxes and stuff. I actually finished off my row of statues, sculptures. But yeah, like for the 4-day competition, it makes sense to mute here again, just because it will help with that decay, right? That's where you're going to see things like the Pride records and your bazaars and your other uncommons. They're going to they're going to be almost under 50% their diamond or their income generation for gold. So they're going to be hindering you a bit. Whereas if you if you had a rare, I mean it might work, but the epics are going to be crucial for 4 weeks, because you'll hit a high enough prestige level that they'll still be holding quite well against a legendary. I'll just finish these off here. Last one. All right, so I should be able to place 2 jukeboxes. This will get me up to 7. Let's go back to the city. I don't normally sell. I'm gonna typically wouldn't really sell. I mean, let's even see what the market's at for blueprints. He's already at 1 crow, so even like cool cats, like cool cat level 2 or quality 2. But a lot of people don't bother spending at this point, just because I mean, it's not a very high prize pool. Okay, yeah, so 3 crow for a blueprint. It's not bad. I'm probably just going to open mine though. Might as well. Cool cat. Yeah. Quality 2, I'll take it. Drop that right up here in the corner. Okay, so now that I've got a cool cat, I'm going to definitely level this one up. And so I'll probably run now then with the LL Sports, this cool cat, and I might just, you know what, that diner's been actually rolling pretty well, so I might keep that diner moving forward, but I don't know, I got other decisions to make first before that, since I got to get to level 10 really before I really make my final decision on the businesses that I'm going to pull forward to P1. Chances are, well, you only need 2 to get to P2, so I would probably just go with the LL Sports and the Cool Cats. But one thing I do when it comes to prestiging is I do try to find the businesses I'm going to use, but I will still carry, a couple of extra commons forward, because I know once you start hitting the higher prestige levels, right, you're going to need more and more and more of these commons to support your main business. So it's worthwhile to bring forward just an extra one, but just make sure you are focusing on 3 to 4 at the start. Right, that's sort of what I try to do, is find the 3 to 4 businesses that I want to use leading into level 20. Right, so chances are, if I get a good business from the level 10 gold blueprint, then I will hopefully, like I said, I'm hoping kind of for a nice quality fearless. That would be my optimum. But even some, even a resort or a Leo, those are good. But if I got a fearless, that would be my lead building, and it would be, the one that I would be boosting with the 2-hour lightning booster, and then I would be boosting my LL Sports with like a gold booster. Oh man, these one X's. I don't know, it seems to roll okay, I guess. Like I said, I usually just do the 10X's so quickly I don't even really register where I'm at, so definitely a lot more clicking when you're doing the 1X though.
That box there.
Yeah, I just emptied it out.
You know, I just, you only use it for, this is all burnable stuff.
Can't get this to 350. Let's see where you're at.
You wanna use this bigger one.
390.
Well, I don't necessarily need the box, I just want something.
1.2. Okay.
Throw it in the big one.
Yeah, I'm just gonna focus on leveling this guy up still.
Unless we have more stuff to go to Amity. Got one box there.
Achievement level alert. Okay, so for the most part, we'll check again. So I hopefully can attack someone now. Nope, I am sandwiched in between some more legions. So, but this isn't bad. I mean, I've got a decent live rank now, so I am climbing the ranks. So it's not that crucial for me to hit with an attack. But leading into the end of my 2-hour booster, I still got another hour and a half. I would like to hit somebody. Nice. 5 commons, 2 rares. So, what rares do you got?
I'm just gonna put it in my drawer for now.
You don't need any rest of it for it?
So that's where you got to be kind of careful. I think if you're at 5 million diamond generation, you should be fine to work with a Felis Cineplex, but or if you were lucky enough to get a Museo de Leon, but if you don't have, that's the problem, right? Like it is like I was saying earlier, a very fine balance between how much diamond generation you can push versus the diamond requirements on these businesses. But also these businesses are all producing different levels of gold income. So you need to find that fine balance of I can support these businesses on a diamond level, and this business can support the rest of my city on a gold level, right? As well as the, your tools and stuff like that. And that's where I'm lucky. I've got a decent amount of tools to be able to support my gold, right? So, cash here is at 17%, and my diamonds, I've got an extra 6.3 percentage. So, kind of wish I had another couple tents though. Maybe I'll have to buy some more shelters. Those are CC. CC being the Cyber Bazaar. Because those are the uncommons, right? So rares are the green ones, whereas the blue backgrounds are your uncommons. So if we go, let's check on the market here, see if anybody's even selling any rares right now. Yeah, so if you had a rare, ooh, I guess nobody's really buying those at the moment though, so Let's see what else there is. Anybody got any epics listed? Yeah, so I mean, like, I'd be probably taking the museum if you were to go and purchase something for 50. And then what do we got for legendaries on the market? I've been there for 15 minutes. This is sort of where I wish they had like a history so you could see what's sold and what hasn't, to get an idea of what's going on here. Got a couple of Pride Records and LL Sport here at 8 with quality 2. That's not bad. A couple of Pride Records as well, quality 2s. So look at that, a quality 4 LL Sports. A little overpriced though. That guy got a pretty lucky drop, if you ask me. See if it ends up getting sold or if they drop it in price. No, no worries, no worries. Yeah, I mean, so if you've got a Pride Records and a Cyber Bazaar, I would focus on one right now, right? At least until if you get hit with malware Maelstrom, and then if that happens, that'll probably drop your lead business, and then you can choose, start working on your second business, like your Cool Cats. I would probably select the Pride Record first and run with the Pride Record, and then switch over to your Cyber Bazaar if you do get hit hard. Still no bump up there. Okay. Let's just get this to closer to 400. Actually, where are we at on this one? Okay, I can level this up. I'm going to get it to 400 now. So I'm going to get you as well to 400. It's not really rolling that great though. Like, I mean, this is significantly lower, and it's pretty much the same. So this is the difference, right? Like you can see like this isn't really rolling the greatest. Unfortunately, even though it is a Q2, right? It's got that 1 to 5, whereas I guess normally it'd be like 1 to 4. Hopefully I can get another one to show you, but yeah, unfortunately I'm not really rolling the greatest on this. So like 1.27 and we're at 388, whereas this is 1.24 and we're at 350, right? So, an extra 30, almost 40 levels on my Cool Cat, and I've only got an extra, like, what, 30 gold per second. So, not doing so well with this quality 2, unfortunately. Okay. Yeah, well, you know what? Maybe we'll see. See, depending on how fast this goes, I might. It is going to be a slow climb now, though, so I'm not too sure how much longer I'm going to live stream here. Maybe just until I can. Maybe once I catch up to Datu Lapu on the leaderboard here, then I'll probably hop off. Because right now, yeah, it's just going to be a waiting game for myself of just sort of collecting the income and maybe tossing out a couple attacks here and there. But for the most part, it's just going to be a slow climb of like leveling these up to 400 and then getting them closer to 500 and slowly working up to level 10 as well. So that's sort of the name of the game, at least until you get to level 10. Then once you're at level 10, you try to push. I'm probably just going to try and push this guy to Prestige 1 and put another booster on it, and then have it carry up a couple of these guys, and then go back to my mansion. Once you're at Prestige 1, you should be generating enough gold that you can purchase all of the furniture that's special or like specific to the first room. And then once you purchase that all that furniture, you should be close to, or at least over level 15, right? So that's another 5 blueprints, and that will also get you to P3, I believe. And then I think at P3, you need to be going on to P4, maybe it's P5, you need to be like Avatar level 20. Okay. We'll just get this one leveled up a bit too, since it seems to be doing better than that cool cat. Let it go. So this is the nice thing. So I guess with that being, you know, these are the differences, right? This has got a much narrower range. So you're either rolling a 3 or you're rolling a 4, right? So it's got a lot better rolls. Whereas this, you can roll a 1 or you can roll a 5. Right, so if you're rolling consecutively 5s, you're doing well. But if you keep rolling 1s, that's sort of where you're going to see the gold really stagnate. All right. All right. I want to at least try to send out one attack here, so do that at least before the end of the stream. Sitting at 50 now. Let's see. Oh, I did advance a little bit, so that means if you're sitting at 50, I should be pretty close to you on the live leaderboards as well.
There, honey. How's that?
Yeah, so you must be a little bit further up here. There you are. So yeah, you're setting live 28. That's not bad at all. That'll keep you climbing a bit more, whereas I'm sort of getting stagnated here. Here we are. Tough choice. You know what? I'm gonna hit the. Oh, I'll hit the cyber line here. Take that cub down. Let me just. Okay, helm with the Veil of Venom. Not the greatest hit, but hit him with the Savannah Bandit. Hopefully this is a good decent hit and I can get some boost on my city. It's not too bad. We'll take that, and I might as well hit him with the Malware Maelstrom as well. So hopefully this will give me a decent like 200%. 199 or 119 is not bad. Okay, so that's going to boost this pretty decently. Give me a nice extra 83% and from Savannah Bandit 45. So let's just hope I don't get retaliated against. Yeah, he's got no buffs up. So let me just, let's see what I got here for defenses. I do have Gigabit Guardians. You know what I'm going to do? Just preemptively, let me just... Damn, yeah, I knew that was going to happen. I should have activated it a bit earlier, but let's check. Yeah, so he didn't hit me very hard.
got enough cord to stretch and feed it up and doing. Here's another cord. I have no idea whether it's an HDMI. It looks like it's fairly new.
Perfect.
Probably comes with something that's been used.
Okay, well, this is unfortunate that I got hit heavily, but I believe I'm balancing it out right now. So let's see, he hit me for 82, and I'm pretty sure my roll should be better. Yeah, 178, so I'm not even really affected. So if we look at it, yeah, didn't affect me, but he is taking down these by 89, which isn't really a big deal because this is still going to be my main generator of income anyways. So yeah, look at that, he hit me with the Veil Venom. But let's go check. So if you check in, I can check in on him. I believe he was at like 11 or 19. Okay, so he was at 19. Now he's dropped down to 13. So didn't hit him as hard as I could have, but let's just unequip all of these. I mean, you know what? Maybe I will just kingpin him as well. If I can get a nice 60 on this, it'll be a good little extra booster for my whole city. Might even outweigh. Not the greatest, but hey, I'll take the extra 30 or probably 25% or whatever it comes out to be. Yeah, 22%. So an extra 22% booster for my entire city isn't too shabby. And then I just need to take my weapons off and put all my tools back on. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this is pretty much it, right? Might as well get the rest of these to 400. Get some attacks sent out. I'm not going to bother defending against the other two. They're not really that crucial. I got my main city or my main business. He's defended, so that's really my priority. Let's just get this here. And it's not really even taking me down that much. You know, it's an 89 modifier, 89% drop, but everything else is adding up to still give me a 70% booster. So really, it's not hurting me that much. Whereas, you know, with this, I'm still almost at a 500% booster, so that's really nice. And then in 25 minutes, I believe, yeah, 25 minutes or so, I should be able to probably hit him. He's under full attack already. Yeah, so 23 minutes. 23 minutes I can do another attack, but within that time I should hopefully be moving up in the leaderboards again, and maybe in a better position to hit somebody else. But all right, I mean, this has been a little bit longer of a live stream than I was originally anticipating, so I think I'm going to end it here. Really, the next little bit for myself is to continue climbing up to level 10 and try to push my LL sports here to Prestige 1. Once I do that, I'm probably going to do my daily roars, see what I can get from the daily roar. I do like to do them when I'm not under attack, so that way my gold is as high as it could possibly be. But yeah, we'll see what happens. I believe it's another 8 hours or so that I've got before we really need to worry about it. So we'll see what happens. Another 8 hours from now, that's when the reset happens on the daily roar for your daily free spins. So I just like to make sure I've used them up prior to that and as close to that time as possible. But yeah, other than that, maybe I'll just hop back into the mansion real quick. We'll go over, play some more furniture, and then I'm going to end the stream. So best of luck to everybody that is playing in the competition, and Merry Christmas to your family. You know, wish you guys all the best of luck in the new year too, and yeah, we'll see you on the leaderboard. If you do have any other questions, make sure you can hopefully drop it in the comments on this video, or you can try to reach out to me on Discord or X, same name on Discord, and X, it's just an underscore in between the W and the 7. Anyways, yeah, thank you very much for tuning in, and yeah, I guess catch you in the next one. It won't be a live one, but it'll be probably a pre-recorded, maybe on DJ Oracle's birthday. We might do a little podcast and just talk about how our Christmas Showdown